defensive side of things. We've crossed halftime. The pace has slowed down just a little bit. The ball is maintained a little bit more midfield presence here, but the infield pass to Yukio will draw first blood, and that's Dignitas on the board.
And that goes back to Violent Panda. Right before he got that touch, he stole away that corner boost. That meant that the person right next to the play didn't have the ability to...
Astral keeping this on his hood, a little bit low on boost, though. The pitch will go straight to Violent Panda, and he's got half a tank. Yukio now rotating back. Astral trying to move up, but Yukio actually cuts him off. Now Astral caught in a weird spot. The half rotation maybe screws him here, and Relating Wave ties the game.
That's what now been a couple times. This time it's Yukio who's trying to figure out how to get the mind game going, but that goes back to Astral trying to get a little...
look to take the lead just a bit wide. Virtuoso putting some pressure on Violent Panda. Panda has to play it across his net, but Metzenar's already with the read. Oh, it was wide again. Virtuoso gets one demolition. Here comes Relating Wave to the far side. Two defenders, and it doesn't matter. That's the lead for Endpoint.
And Relating Wave, he is happy to take the cleanup opportunity. There's that demo from Virtuoso, makes the defense panic, and the change up to the back. Boy, here we go. And they try and make the defensive stop. Relating Wave, presence of mind to go behind him. A late lead, but not so. Yukio off the kickoff is able to squeeze one by the defender.
They win the kickoff here, and kind of almost a... No, it's just the single cheat up from Yukio. Be able to keep it up, but we'll have overtime in game number 1 between Dignitas and Endpoint.
And what a massive equalizer off that kickoff from Yukio, but first chance to Endpoint.
Relating Wave with the demolition opens up the 2v3 for a moment. Relating Wave with the shot off the pass from Virtuoso, and that's a 9-second overtime to give Endpoint game number 1.
That demo in the midfield creates the opportunity for Metza to get that first touch, but more importantly, that critical second block to put Dignitas in a terrible spot. And it goes right over their heads off the backboard because they're off grabbing boost, and that's the danger of the kickoff. If it goes just a few degrees off of where you're expecting...
How they learn to adjust to the Virtuoso Destruction Derby. It's going to be fun to watch here.
Oh, they got
it. The game was even. They get that goal, I think, came about as far away as possible.
It definitely is kind of just poked up the field from Relating Wave, and that demo as Virtuoso is rotating back on that third man who's about to...
Onto the backboard, into the box. Violent Panda not willing to crash it. There will be no goal just yet for Dignitas.
And you can feel Dignitas trying to up the pace, and there's the passing 1-2. Yukio gets it back down to Violent Panda after he digs this one out of the corner. And Relating Wave and Virtuoso, they're definitely respecting the shot, but having that camera pan back over your shoulder, and they just got crushed. Astral is doing everything right on that approach. Virtuoso with a shot denied by Violent Panda. Metza with the follow-through off the crossbar. Relating Wave will muscle it home. The defense gets it done early, and then the offense capitalizes.
Relating Wave has scored every goal for Endpoint this series. 5 in a row, 2 overtime winners. How many saves did he get in game 1? 3?
Wow.
He's had 7 so far?
I wish I could tell you off the top of my head. He's having a day, though.
This is an all-star performance. Back down, opts for ball control over the boost, gets the flick. Yukio has to stretch to the crossbar. He'll get the save and the clear, and now the transition back to midfield. Here comes Relating Wave. They'll double taps it off the backboard, and in. Relating Wave having the day of his life.
Oh my goodness. Put another one in the score column for him. Metza into the middle. Virtuoso with the bump. Violent Panda, good luck. No chance.
Long touch near the ceiling, full clear. Astral Demaros on the far side will relieve some of the pressure that Yukio was trying to build with that clear.
Astral.
Another attempt. Here's Astral with the shot to the far side. And again, just giving Dignitas any space in front of this box is disaster for Endpoint.
Oh, big ups to Violent Panda as well. I mean, that ball was scorched towards that side wall. And the fact he made...
Astral looking to be of help. Yukio now with a golden opportunity. Virtuoso gets up and gets the block. Astral with the follow-up, though, and it's in. 10 seconds left, and Dignitas has the lead.
And here's where you get put in a tough spot. Metza, to say the least, it's a suboptimal approach to a ball when you're forced to pop it off your own backboard or own goal.
It still was
slim.
Highly unlikely even in that moment, and now it is impossible in this game. Dignitas come back in game 3 and get a win, and they're on the board.
And a much-needed win for Dignitas indeed. You do have a little bit of extra room to come back with in the best of 7, as usual. But going down 3-0 is...
Now onto the backboard. Relating Wave doesn't really make contact. Astral will just take the shot straight downtown, and Metzenar's is able to throw his car in the way. Now with the dribble. Over the top of 2 to the goal all the
Whoa.
way. Metzanaris just gets the monster flick for goal number 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see this one work its way through the 3 defenders. They're all kind of at the same part of the field, actually. All relatively close to that midfield line, I think.
46 seconds left. Endpoint trying to take that 3rd game, but here comes some pressure. Metzanaris, what a clear to get it past 2. The follow from Astral to the far post. Oh, no! It's off the post on the worst of bounces, and Relating Wave scores his 7th goal, but in the wrong net.
In the wrong net is right. Astral, to be fair, that shot placement was indeed regulation with a goal that you concede like that. But here's the time to rally back and come up with a huge win here and put the torch to Dignitas. Another crazy bounce, and this one goes straight to Violent Panda, and it's 2-2.
Oh my goodness, what a series. To be fair, this bounce, it's a crazy bounce, but I feel that it should have been in the first place.
Yes.
Violent Panda says thank you, Rocket League. We'll take that one. And Dignitas, two outlier goals here give them the lead in this game, and we'll be tied up in the series.
Oh, tough break there for Endpoint. What can you anything you want me to be? And he does a great job of that on this Endpoint roster.
Metzanaris here with the changed his paint job up, but Violent Panda finds the first goal of the game. Right here, just blazes it in at 78 kilometers per hour.
Oh yeah, that one just slips through 2 people in the midfield, and it fortunately bounces
Astral. Off the ceiling. So with the flip to work with, doesn't choose to use it, places it to the ground, and Relating Wave will take it to the air. Virtuoso hounding the goalie out of net. He's still chasing them both down, and it still goes in! Virtuoso just causes absolute chaos, and Relating Wave ties it.
And Relating Wave, this was a delicate flip reset. Oh man, just caressing that ball down with the wheels, let it fall.
Violent Panda leaving it for Yukio. Virtuoso chose to pull far back. Violent Panda with the shot, and then a save from Metzanaris. Again, the follow-up thing! Oh no! Astral, what a shot! They take the lead back.
Yukio has a chance for the double tap. Violent Panda puts it on target. Astral catches the rebound, and that is pixels from being in
above the goal. No player to crash on in. Virtuoso looks for some bumps. Yukio not able to reach it there. Decently strong positioning here from Endpoint. Here comes Relating Wave onto the backboard again. No one home. Here comes Virtuoso, and he tucks it into the corner. There's a tie game.
This was just where Dignitas needed Yukio to come up with that first touch right as that replay started in the corner. They all have low boost. They can't go up the wall because they don't have the boost to cover the distance in time to defend the shot.
I can see Dignitas moving to just more and more of an aerial game to stay away from the aggressive bumper of Virtuoso. Yukio finds a demolition though. No one's home. He's just able to pop it in himself. That's the lead right back.
Yeah, give them a taste of their own medicine here. Yukio just goes for a challenge, says, oh, I'll go steal the... Never mind, I'm going to kill the guy in the goal. He takes him out. Astral wins the challenge.
Endpoint seems to come back into things. Dignitas just takes the lead right back. Metzanaris now with the trap. Sends it towards the goal. Both defenders bite. Relating Wave gets it past both of them, and it's just in. Doesn't even need Virtuoso's help. 3-all.
Had to get all the way around this one. Metza just trying to win a couple challenges, but a double commit. Violent Panda comes out of the goal, and Yukio goes at the same time. Violent Panda.
Violent Panda over the top of one. Virtuoso back to midfield. Violent Panda. Now Yukio beaten though. This one dangerous. And this crossbar down. 28 seconds left, and Endpoint's got the lead.
One challenge. Violent Panda trying to go for the cheeky little tip into the midfield. Unfortunately, it's a little too close to the
crossbar, bounces it off the goal line, and Relating Wave finds the clear. 15 seconds left. The ball's still dangerous. Violent Panda's pass. Yukio's shot got it in. 4-all with 11 to go.
Oh, Yukio, this time he's able to get there. Violent Panda says, no fear. This one's on the money, away from the defense. And Yukio with a
back at overtime safety.
And Endpoint have been caught in a couple of situations in this overtime in the past minute or so, where if they had boost, they had him dead. But Yukio has a chance on the breakaway, goes for the slow shot, and beats the last man. Metza was scrambling back. He was thinking that Yukio was just going to try and get this in there as soon as possible. Unfortunately, he let it bounce and come to him just a little bit longer, and Metz couldn't adjust. Dignitas with the lead.
My goodness, you know what's crazy? What's crazy achievable about that final goal is Virtuoso flies out of his half
because ever the outcome is, And here in game 6, Endpoint sure are hoping it's them, but it starts off horribly. Metza gets bumped by Violent Panda and a forced own goal.
3 seconds in. There's the goal. Endpoint. Hands up for another one here. Dignitas, you know, they've got that momentum. They've got that energy. Ooh. Go for the crazy plays. Nice infield pass, and it goes down. I believe Virtuoso stole this on the goal line.
It's possible, but either way,
Yeah,
Dignitas, they get a taste
right
of their
here.
own medicine. That is 100% making reads at lightning fast speed and putting a ton of pressure on that Endpoint defense that has just been so effective. But Yukio gets him with the fake and tears him apart.
You're kidding me. What? The fake is so clean, but he still has to hit this razor-thin shot to sneak it around that post. Metzenars would be right there to push
Playing
it
from behind with 2 minutes left.
I have no doubt they can tie this.
Oh my gosh, if that's a goal.
Oh! Violent Panda drops it from Astral's pass, and
Look
that's
at
a
that.
2-goal lead.
Astral wave dashed on the wall to gain speed to beat the defender in the midfield.
They have no semblance of ball control. Dignitas had to rally 4 games straight all the way back, but they will get the rematch against Vitality to become Spring Series champions. We'll see that match here in just a moment.
What a series this one was. Endpoint, unfortunately, I think they were perhaps the most exciting team.